time. Alright, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS, the rule well, and teach well, and sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to the sincere Akhiyam out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine. 144,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children that are maintaining themselves, Tabernacle of David. Alright, Shalom, it's your brother Yerami Kazak back with hopefully another edifying lesson in transit. So, worldly habits, right? We cannot allow these worldly habits to come with us into the truth. Okay, we have to separate from the world, separate from the things that we used to be, that old man. You have to become a new man, right? You come into this thing as a babe with new understanding, reforming your mind, coming into it. Hey, forgetting who that old man was, man. Okay, things that you used to do in the world, you can't bring them into this. It has no place into this truth, right? I know the black culture, man, which is really defined by Deuteronomy 28, right? All the curses, etc., etc. Black culture. One thing in black culture, man, is people love. I remember when I was a kid, man, people love to sit around and talk about each other, man. When I was a kid, my granddad and grandma was talking about one of their friends, and I was like, just a kid, naive, didn't have no understanding, but I really sat there and asked them. I said, why? I was so mad. I was like, why are y'all talking about them? Like, I'm like 8 or 9, bro. And I'm like, why are y'all talking about them? And they're like, well, you understand when you get old. I'm like, nah, this shit is wrong. That's how I felt in my heart, though, right? I ain't never like to talk about nobody. Sit back and judge and talk and condemn and all of that. That's a worldly habit. That comes from the Edomites, man. That comes from, you got to think about it, man. Yahawashi and the apostles, they wasn't doing that. They might have been talking about situations. Yahawashi would be like, I'm about to lose my life. Or, tonight, told Peter, hey, you're going to deny me 3 times. So he's talking about a certain situation. They're not sitting back there talking about the Pharisees, right? He would tell them that, they lack, they got their doctrine is off, okay? We would say situations. We ain't gonna sit back and waste our time going over these men over and over and over, man. That's a worldly habit. And then it gets to a point of gossip. It gets to a point of being a busybody. So, you gotta maintain yourself and stay off of that. Worldly habits. Wisdom shall show you, man. Hey, it's over. Let it be. We don't even talk about this shit. Is this shit really benefiting to me? Should I really waste my time and my mind and continue to talk about a situation, man? Do not be out here being a female, man. Let these women enjoy that, man. They have talk shows. Let these women have the talk shows. That's what they're good at. Because that's what a woman loves to do, man. Right? To assume and to do all that. Look at a woman, man. You pull up. I remember when I was in the Navy, man, this chief, he told me he took this chick out on a date, right? He pulled up on a bike, like a literal bicycle, right? And took her out. And he had like a Ferrari in his garage. But he pulled up on a bike to see how she was gonna act, and she was cool with it, right? So then, boom, he came back, next day with a better situation, right? Just to test her, just to see what she about. This is how Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will do to us, man. Right? He gonna bring you down low just to test you, to see how your loyalty, is you gonna remain faithful to him? Is you gonna remain true to him? Trials and tribulations, right? Temptation, right? Ecclesiasticus 2:1. You come to serve Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, expect much temptation. So it's there. It'll be spirits and temptation on you to, whatever it may be, man. The spirit may jump on you to dislike something that a brother does or something like that, but you gotta fight that off. You gotta fight these thoughts, man. You gotta constantly fight this flesh every single day. Okay? Constantly fight this flesh. You know? And if you, hey, sometimes it may beat you. Yeah, then you need to fast and pray. Pray off this stuff, man. Some things only come by what? Fasting and praying. Fasting and praying. Fasting and praying. Right? It's not going to be by carnal means. It's not going to be, you know, it's not. You got to fast and pray. And when you fasting, read the word. Watch lessons. Watch the breakdowns. Whatever situation and flaw that you have, the elders have done a video on it. So go to the elders page. Use the little search bar on YouTube and search up whatever topic that is, man. I promise you, it's a video there. Alright? And this is how you defeat some of these things, man. Because Yahawashi has given us men, alright, to help us and build us up down here. Okay? And shoot, I remember Elder Apostle Tahar talked about, you know, him and Elder Gabar come together for camp, and after that, man, they go about and do their thing. Alright? They do their thing. You know, some brothers may be closer, etc. Some brothers may hang out during the week, and all of that. But hey, some brothers actually, you know, got different type of lives. So it varies. Every brother is different, right? Some brothers got full families. Some brothers got travels, you know, different type of jobs that may take them different places, and they may have less time. Okay, you know. So we working out our salvation with what? We working out our own salvation with what? With fear and trembling. We ain't working out another man's salvation. We can't save nobody, bro. Yahawashi is gonna do all of that. We just gotta be that branch. We just gotta, hey, you know, hey, bro, you know, go watch the elders. Yeah, this is that breakdown. Okay, you know, blah 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 blah. That's all. Just teach. Just teach. You know, you ain't you be out. You see your brother. You roll by. You saw him smoking weed. You ain't supposed to run and go snatch the blunt out of his hand. You know, yeah, you teach that. You told that man not to do that, and he's doing that. Let it, hey, Yahawashi gonna handle it. Let Yahawashi handle it at the end of the day. And on the flip side, Exodus 14:14, man, Yahawashi gonna fight your battles for you. The same way that he did for us in Egypt. Right? Moses just lifted staff, everything else took place. We ain't really fearing. We ain't gotta fear. Ain't no such thing as fear in faith. Right? I get that for you. 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. Exactly. You know, most definitely. So that fiery trial, this temptation, these trials and tribulations, that could come in many forms. Women, men, right? Situations at work, situations with money, right? You could have money, and it could be a Yahawashi could give you a so-called bag, as y'all like to call it, right? And then you could take that and go mess up your life, right? You think it's a blessing, but you forget that Yahawashi bestowed that upon you. We know that all the money that we ever touched, man, came from Yahawashi. And that goes into, you know, if brothers is doing their tights, right? That comes from Yahawashi. That ain't come from you. It doesn't matter if you're giving it. Man, it came from Yahawashi. And he put that spirit on you to do it, to give it. Alright? He put that spirit on you to help a brother if you're doing charity, alms, right? He put that spirit on you to help whoever you're supposed to help. And don't, you know, hey, at the end of the day, that's his will being worked on this place. His will be done. Regardless, his will be done. It's no way to rewrite the script. All right, you can't go forth and rewrite the script. All right, so, and that's another thing coming out of the world. In the world, what people believe in free will, right? They believe, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna accomplish this, and I got a 5-year plan, and I'm like, man, stop boasting on that 5-year plan. Man, you don't even know what's gonna happen next year or next month. Alright? We could be deep into Jacob's trouble, right? June, July, but these niggas is planning vacations for November and shit. Alright, you don't boast on the next day, man. You just work out your life day by day, your own salvation, day by day. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Remind me of like Family Matters, man. Days go by. You gotta work your life out every single day, every single episode, right? So maintain yourself. Maintain yourself. Do not boast and do not think high-minded. Don't think that, hey, I got a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to plan a trip. Hey, Jake, sit down, Jake. We won't need to go nowhere right now. All right? Nowhere right now or in the future. Hey, the next place we need to go is into that chariot, man. That's the next place we need to go. We don't need to be going nowhere on no trips or nothing like that. It's pointless for us. Let the heathens do that shit. Let them go and do all of that, man. That's what they call enjoyment. Let them go to so-called Disney World, man. All right, where kids is getting kidnapped through the floor. Let them go to, you know, let me see how much time I got. I got a little bit of time, so let's get some scriptures. Because these worldly habits will bring brothers down. Bringing the world in will bring brothers down, man. All right. John 15 and 19. As a matter of fact, let's start at 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. We ain't seeking to be liked out here and loved by this world. We know that this place is pointless to seek anything in this place, man. You know? That's how I tell brothers I'm getting off the TikTok, right? I had what? Like around 4,000 followers on there. 4,000 people that might have been listening, or some people just listening to be on some bullshit. Some people listening to you know, not caring about the lesson. They just listening to scoff. You have people that do that, man. They come around and they just listen to scoff and mock. And let me see. Oh, this brother gonna mess up on the lesson. Let me see. I'm waiting for him to mess up. Like, some brothers do that, right? So, you know, it's easier to get off there. Cause I don't care about that fame shit. I don't care about all them damn followers. Right? Like I said, in the world I had so many followers, I left that shit. Right? Don't get attached to any of this. At the end of the day, I can't help them 4,000 people they got to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. I left the page up so the works is still there, right? The lessons is still there, right? But at the end of the day, my YouTube is in the bio. We still dropping lessons daily. You know, if a brother truly wants to continue to listen, and as we said, man, we always sent brothers to the elders. At the end of the day, every single TikTok live, we sent brothers to the elders. Every single live, man. That's what we did, right? So if they still want to listen, they can go to the YouTube. They can go to YouTube, watch the elders. They can go to my YouTube, whatever it be. It gets to a point, man, if they're going to be lazy, or you there for the entertainment, or you there actually trying to get the message. It was a lot of people when Yahawashi fed 5,000, a lot of people there just for the food. Is you there for the food, or you there for what the man is saying? You know? So, if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. They despised Yahawashi before all this came down on us. All right? So don't think it be new for you. Don't think it's a new thing. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. You blend in, right? But we ain't too much liked around here, man. And I'm about to go into the plantation, man. I'm quiet. I'm sitting back. Cause the things that they talking about, I'm not talking about. It's not lingering on my mind. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what these needs to be talking about. Drake, I guess he's dating Sexy Red or something. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't care, man. I don't even know what that girl looked like. I don't know anything about this situation, right? So this worldly situation, the worldly music, the worldly entertainment, it should look unfamiliar to you. You should be like, man, what are y'all talking about? And not even care what they talk about. Because it doesn't matter. We left these worldly habits alone. Worldly habits, right, would be like to keep up with music, to keep up with NFL and NBA. Yeah, you know, hey, it's a lot of Israelites in the NBA, NFL. It make up, shoot, majority of it, right? Still watch the games. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Most definitely. But I remember in the world, I used to know every player. Now I don't even know who at the top of the West or top of the East. Cause I ain't on that no more. You know, you lose those worldly habits of being so caught up in the world, being so caught up in sports, which is nothing but gladiator. That's nothing but gladiator mess, man. Those are gladiators. You lose that worldly interest. That's what it is. You lose the worldly interest, right? And the brothers you used to talk to about that, all y'all used to talk about is sports. Yeah, it's different. You know, unless them brothers actually, you try to talk to them brothers about the truth, and then be like, nah, but what about Chris Paul though? You know, what about LeBron? What about, yeah? Because we actually know the truth about them guys now, man. You know them guys, man, they wicked, man. All right, and everything they do. John 15:20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than the master, the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So, understanding, man, Jacob's trouble coming, the government, the mountains, right, are going to come down on the true men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You already seeing certain videos. I got to go in 2 minutes. You already seeing certain videos of they sending FBI agents out to people's houses. And this ain't even the men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. They just coming at basically some low-level Edomites, right, for some things they said on social media platforms, right? What are you saying about this? What are you saying about this? And we're seeing that. And understand, the elder Amaran Gabor, man, did a lesson, red list, blue list, yellow list, black list, right? And this was also defined in the book Behold the Pale Horse. William Cooper talked about it, right? How they got all these so-called FEMA lists, these lists where they keeping track of you. And if you're on that red list, you basically, you know, they want to, you going straight into the FEMA camp. If you're on the yellow list, I believe it's either the yellow list or the blue list. They're keeping a really close eye on you, right? And some people just ain't on no list because they don't know shit, right? They just complacent in the world. So knowing that, on the red list, they might not even be in the truth. They just might be conspiracy theorists, right? But that's a part of coming out of the world, is actually going into and understanding certain things, man. You know, because a lot of brothers that may have been in conspiracy in the world, this truth translates very well because, hey, you was learning about the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and you just understood, oh, damn, them the Edomites, right? Boom, it just snapped. So, boom, you got it. And you're like, okay. Oh, I knew about the Bohemian Grove, but I didn't. But now you picturing it, you bringing it to the Bible. Okay, that's witchcraft. Okay, that's ideology. Okay, that's, Mo. That's what they doing over there, all right? Bohemian Grove. You knew about a lot of things, but now you tying it with the scriptures. And that's the ultimate tie, man. For the Holy Spirit, the Rakakadash, to dwell in a brother, for the elders to break it down, and you to, watch these men break it down, and boom, everything that you was on just opens up. And that's a Yahawah moment, man. I get one more, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I got to slide at the plantation, about to work it out. They want all their time. All right. 1 John 5:19. And we know that we are of Yahawah power, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. Once again, this wicked kingdom, leave it behind. It's no point to be sitting back here enjoying this kingdom. Hey, maintain yourself, do your thing, but let this kingdom be. All right, it ain't set up for us. us. It ain't worshiping our power. It ain't reverencing our power. This country so-called made under God. No, it's not. Where the evidence that this place was made under God? Where the evidence? All right. So, with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity. Shalom to you, sincere Akyam. Wa Akwathiam out there. Shalom to Tabernacle of David. Shalom.